Hello, I'm Joanna Sheen and I'm going to show you how to make a really pretty card from a set of products that are very close to my heart because I really love them. And this is a thank you card. Don't forget, a little thank you card is often so much more meaningful than you realise. It may only take you half an hour to make, but someone may treasure it for life. And these designs are from a lady called Barbara Anderson. And this is her first couple of pads. And she collects old vintage images and makes collages out of them. And this is the sheet that we're going to use to make that card. And you can see you get this beautiful little collage bit, and you get a pretty border. Got to love forget-me-nots and butterflies. Who doesn't love forget-me-nots and butterflies? And then you get cut out bits, because we're going to do a little bit of decoupage. And finally, you get a choice of sentiment. And the sentiment very cleverly fits over the blank sentiment on there. Obviously you could just write mum in there or something if you've got clever handwriting. I haven't, but thank you goes very well. So here we go. Start off with a white card blank. You can use cream, you can use whatever you like. I've then matted a piece of brown cardstock onto it. And I've chosen, let's just run through how I choose what colours I use. I take that and I think, oh, what colours are on there? I know, pale blue. So I pick a pale blue, and then I pick a bit of dark brown, and I pick a bit of beige that fits with that. So this way you're using all the different colours but bringing it all together as a finished product. So we've got a basic card. I've used foam tape on this, and this just gives it a bit of lift and texture. So you've got your beige matted on blue going on to brown, and using the tweezers we're just going to whip off the little bits of backing, and we put this centrally. Looking down on it, you just gradually lower it down, checking all the way that you're getting it in the right position. Now we have got all the bits that we cut out here. So we've got a rose and a butterfly and that bit. But first of all, let's get this little bit on, and I'm going to put it on with double-sided tape. And actually, no, I won't. I'm going to put the border on first, just because it's slightly easier than tucking it under as an afterthought. And then down. If you wanted to, you could use just ordinary glue to stick this on, or you could use foam tape, whatever you like. And we will stick that bit there, across to there, and then just trim off the last bit. Like that. Now we're going to pop this over the top. Again, try and get it nice and central. It does add an awful lot to the card if you can do that. And then we're going to stick on the decoupage. Now I always just curve it round a bit because it just helps give a bit of height to the decoupage. Stick the pin flare on. Splat it about a bit. Foot. Just looking over it and centrally, and just leave the top a little bit curved. It just all adds to the depth. And then we've got the rose, which again came on the sheet. Just cut it out. A bigger dollop in the middle, and then just a lot less on the sides. Like that. And the thank you, which, as I said, you could use either of the sentiments, but I'm going to use the thank you for this one. Just match it over the top of the box. Exactly like that. And finally we've got a butterfly. And this could go on the matching butterfly there. I quite fancy it somewhere else. Let's have it down the bottom or down there, or you can put it anywhere you like. That's the joy of you being the card maker, because you can pick what you do with it. And I'm just going to put a little blob on where its body would have been, because I'm going to leave its wings sticking out. And I'm going to put it up there. There you go. And so there you go, one finished card. It doesn't take very long, and a little thank you goes an awful long way sometimes. So I do hope you'll try some of the Barbara Anderson pads and enjoy making this card.